equipment today. I want to introduce to the air liquid today is Maxaya, and I hope Mr. Ivan from the Thermo Fisher when uh, introduce more details about the Maxaya. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
I will stop
All right.
sharing
Sure.
my
Thank you.
dose.
Okay. All right. So I will start today's my presentation. My name is Ivan, a technical sales specialist at based in Taiwan, where I cover the region of Southeast Asia plus Taiwan. The reason I want to spend this time to talk to Air Liquide Vietnam is because this instrument has been well known throughout the corporate of Air Liquides. Many sites or many operational locations are actually currently adopting this technology, FTIR technology, to analyze their process and also the package. So I want to start today's presentation and also this slide about Air Liquide Indonesia Jakarta Selanta complex or Selanta site. It's a packaged gas and productions or gas packaged gas cylinder gas manufacturing site in Indonesia. So this is our mixer that is currently being used for Southeast Asia. Apparently, this is me. We do the installations. I do the maintenance service. I talked to the technician guides, Ahmad, Sutamis, and also the sales manager, Adi. They were happy and they were satisfied with the products, the FTIR, mixer that we're able to offer. The common test that they use this analyzer to run is the hydrocarbon balance in nitrogen gas or helium gas or argon gas. In next phase, they try to produce nitric acid or N2O in their standard test to find to produce new product to expand on their market. Okay. The reason why the FTIR take on the trend to do more on the technical parts of the QA and QC is first, this is an inline process FTIR. That means we're able to run the analysis within a minute or within a time. So for a QA/QC manager, he's able to do a batch analysis within a minute. So they can do a multiple batch or multiple cylinder to make sure the quality of their product fits their COA or fits customers' requirements. It's small and rugged, as you can see in here. It's a 19-inch rack. We're able to put our FTIR in and then connect to the desktop or laptop to run our analysis. Inside the gas cell of this FTIR is about 10 meters long, so that enables us to see any impurities from your ball gas about PPP levels or even sub-PPP levels. Of course, we do have other configurations. It's called stop boost. For this configuration, we are able to see hydrocarbon compounds such as methane or CO2 down to single digit or PPP or PPT of detection limits, while maintaining the benefit of real-time and fast analysis. Okay, those are the three pillars of our FTIR. I'll just go in from column by column. The first one is we do have really good sensitivities. So from air liquid or air gas in United States or in EU. The reason I picked this is because we do have a really strong sensitivity to see any hydrocarbons or any impurities in PPP levels. Second, it never calibrated. So that means we just need to, you on site, you just need to do validate your instruments if the instruments fits the performance requirements. And also you can run your validation to some kind of standard cylinder gas to make sure the analysis is performed at the top condition. There is no liquid nitrogen is required. There's no carrier gas required. So for instance, a lot of customers, especially Air Liquide, they choose to use GCFID However, using GTFID, you require to change columns once a while. You require to have carrier gas on site. You also require hydrogen on site. That means on the EHS standpoint, that whole area might be hazardous because the hydrogen are present in that area. So the advantage of choosing FTIR is first, you don't need to do a sample preparation. You can simply introduce your product or you send the gas into the gas analyzer. You're able to run analysis without any sample preparation or concentrations, or you do a titration or separation of your gas to different phases, etc. Anything can be run automatically. Our software has this workflow systems. It can run on 24/7 unmanned operations. So it's good not only for the QA QC department and also on the process end. We can install these analyzers to do a process analysis on your bulk gas processing to see if there's any impurities or any unwanted compounds that occur or result in your productions. And if it can be worked remotely, we do have alarm systems or alarm features that you're able to send out alarm to your SCADAs or your central your operation center to tell you, hey, one of your process might not fit or might not meet the requirements. Maybe you should restart or maybe change the parameters of your process. Last but not least, we do have a strong analytical software that we do have a quantitative library that help you to do quick analysis to see if any impurity that matched or any unknown that match to our libraries. And second, we do have a visual and statistical data validation tool that help the engineering to be more confident on their analysis to make sure all the process and all the analysis fits the requirements of the air liquids or other companies. Okay, so here's the product specifications. So for this analyzer, it's about 19-inch wide. You're able to fit into a standard enclosures, about 34 kilograms. We can operate under 120 volt or 240 volt. So anything that will place it inside or in the laboratory that fits this Maxia's operations conditions. All the data will be transmitted through a Ethernet connection RJ45. All the data will transmit it through a desktop or a laptop. We're able to have a really wide range of analysis from 500 wave number to 5,000 wave number, which pretty much cover the range of the IR wave frequencies. Our resolution is it can go from 1 wave number to 32 wave numbers. So this is a state of art that you'll be able to have a really good resolutions on this, particularly if you are running compounds that has complexities or there are multiple compounds that overlay, we will have a really good resolution to pick up those compounds at the low concentrations. On our right-hand side here, this is our operation or our acquisition software. Everything is really intuitive. You're able to pick any impurity analysis on our left-hand side. It will show the concentration of the impurities or purity of the particular compounds. This is our gas cell. It was coated with the gold. It's a multi-pass gas cell. It's about 9.86 meter long. That means when the sample is coming into the gas cell, it filled up the gas cell. The laser or IR lights shine through this gas cell and bouncing back and forth, coming out about 10 meters of this reflection. It's a DTGS detectors. It does not require liquid nitrogens. Anything is thermal stable. Everything is thermal stable or thermal heated. This gas cell can heat up to 191 degrees Celsius or from the room temperature to 191 degrees Celsius. Depends on the customer's desire. We do have a strong calibration curve that is already built in the factories. However, most likely air liquid from air liquid Indonesia or air gas United States, they share this calibration curve around. So if you happen to have talked to the air gas United States, you can request their calibration curve. They can send this file and then you can install on our software, and then you can able to perform the same analysis as your counterpart from air gas United States or air liquid EU or air liquid Indonesia. So everybody can use the same calibration curve. As you can see, this is our acquisition software user interface. On your left-hand side here, it shows the impurities of the concentrations. On the top side here, this is the spectrometers, or we will say the interference graphs, or the absorption graph of this FTIR. There is a concentration chart, so you are able to see all the trend chart within 12 minutes or even longer. There's R squared. That means we do quick statistical regressions, compare our sample to our calibration curve. So the higher the R square is, that means the sample or analytes is significantly present in our sample. And then also we do have a regression reconstruction graph, which means we take off the interference and also we take out the noises. So the customers or the end user engineers will have a better understanding to see if our library has really good fit to our sample spectrums. As you can see here, the red line is our library or our calibration curve, and the black line is where the sample spectrum is. So in this case, it's a really good fit, and also the R square report at 0.89. That means dichloromethane is actually significant present in our sample, and then the concentration is 884 ppm. Another quick view on this is our monitor view. We're able to set up gas alarm. So anything that is below or above, they will be able to show alarm and also report it to you, to our report, or report it to your central systems. We have really strong libraries. We have quant libraries based on NIST or EPA database. That means if anything that unknown comes out from your process, you can use this screen or peak matching tool to screen all our database to give you a feedback on what might the compound be presented in the sample. So something I want to share with you today, maybe draw your attention to, is this is the demo demonstration we did with the Air Liquide United States. What they try to do is it's a cryogenic air separation process monitoring. The customer is trying to look for low ppb or ppn or propanes, N2O, CO2, ethanes, or hydrocarbon compounds presented in 99.99% of O2. We do have really good results. And then the customer was satisfied. And then also they were able to implement our FTIR into their industrial gas or air separation on site in Air Liquide United States. I'm sure this is the one that we did it in New Jersey. So the data I'm showing you right now here is it's a demonstration testing. We test with Air Liquide New Jersey. So we test on several different gases mixed with N2 connected to our FTIR. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 mixing with the hydrocarbons or nitrous oxide and also carbon dioxide. As you can see here, we have really low limit of detection. It's 3 times of deviation at ppm. As you can see here, most likely we're able to have really good detection limit at ppb level on methanes, ethylenes, acetate anhydride, propylene, and also carbon dioxide. One other test that we did it recently with Lindy Korea. What they try to do is they try to measure any impurities or any byproduct of N2O. So what we did is we do a zero test on N2 balance. This is actually a really strong LDL. For example, the CO2, ammonia, and NO2. We test 11 consecutive readings on those compounds of interest. And then result in here is our detection of the particular analytes that we're interested in N2O product. As you can see here, this is the detection limits as N2O background, which means the product itself is N2O. We are looking for compounds of CO, CO2, H2O, ammonia, NO, and NO2. And here is the detection limits. It's about ppb levels. This is the test result that we did a 10 scan and also 20 scan. As you can see here, our data stay quite stable, and then we have really strong RSD. As you can see here, the 20 scan is much smoother compared to 10 scan, because 10 scan, we are able to provide data much faster, so you see this fluctuation. However, if you stretch it out, we will have a better or stable fluctuations throughout the whole analysis. So this is what we tested. Also, we did a standard gas test, that is a CO and CO2 at 2 ppm in N2O balanced gas. So this is their product that was produced by Lindy Gas. So as you can see here, we do have really strong reports, especially in CO. The standard gas is called the standard gas specifications, the COA report as 2.3 ppm. In here, what we run is about 2 ppm, 1.98. For CO2, the COA report as 2 ppm, and then what we test is 2.16 ppm. So that means our FTIR not only able to provide accurate readings, and also we can provide a strong, a low RSD that able to help you to have a really consistent reading throughout the whole analysis. Okay, so another things I want to share with you is this is a test we did it about a year ago in Malaysia with their standard cylinder gas institute. It's called SIRIM, or we call it NMIM, National Metrology Institute of Malaysia. So this is what they prepare. It's a certificate gas balanced with nitrogen, with 2% of CO, 5% of CO2, and then 300 ppm of propane. As you can see here, our reading of MaxIR are really close to the certified gas or the COA that produced by the gas analyzers or SIRIM. Also, the RSD is less than 1%. Here is the N2 gas balanced gas with methane and propane, sulfur dioxide, nitrate oxide, and propane. As you can see here, our RSD are less than 1%. So another thing is we did a test that we try to compare the FTIR and GC data against the theoretical value from gravimetric methods. So as you can see here, our value are really close to GC's value, and then also really close to the theoretical value. So that means the FTIR is really competitive and also really comparable with the GC. So here is another example application test I did with the air product standard cylinder gas. As you can see here, the RSD of propane, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide are less than 1. vice versa with different compounds, our RSD are really, really good. Besides the blending gas, I also run nitrogen dioxide balance in N2. As you can see here, our average is quite closest to the COA, and the RSD is less than 1%. I also did a really tricky gas that is with the air product Taiwan. They are trying to test hydrogen hydrogen chloride HCl, as they are preparing standard cylinder gas for incinerators for SIMS application purpose. So as you can see here, our expected concentration is supposed to be about 80%. Our average is about 79.77 ppm. Our RSD is less than 1%. And then we have really strong IR absorbance for this analysis. Besides that, not only we test for those carbon hydrocarbon compounds, I also did high carbon dioxide at higher concentration, 3 ppm and then 3%. And then as it shows, the test result was good, and then the standard deviation that's really low. And then we have really strong absorbance that we're able to use those absorbance as our quantification regions for calibration, qualification, and quantification. Okay, so I want to wrap this up with some core technology comparisons. I'm sure right now in your sites you might using GC or other analysis to do your QA/QC or to do your process analysis. However, due to the trend of big data and also trying to make sure everything control in our qualities, speed is always the most important things that the customers care about, and also calibration stabilities. So FTIR, as you can see, compared to GC with FID or GC with mass spectrums, we are really good at speed and calibration stabilities. Compass with speciations that GC that sometimes GCFID, GCPID, you might only able to see certain compound. However, using FTIR, any compounds that can react with IR lights, we're able to do a specifications. So that means you don't have to change colors, you don't have to change methods. You can just run the sample through our FTIR. As you can see here, number of gas measures, FTIR, we are really, really good. For the cost of ownership, FTIR is really, really strong. It really stands out. The reason is compared to GC, you don't need to use columns. You don't need to use carrier gas for FTIR. You don't need to use a burner like H2. Also, you don't have to have engineering on site to take care of GC, because GC are known for really fragile. You need to change columns, you need to do conditions, and then on different compounds, you might have to switch to the different parameters. So time is always consuming. And so I spend a lot of time on changing columns. So on the other hand, FTIR can avoid all those tedious process or tedious maintenance if you only know FTIR on site. Okay. So here is something I wanted to take as a key points. I want you to take on and also highlight. So for our FTIR mixed IR, the calibration stabilities, it has really strong precision quantification with a stable calibration. Since this is FTIR, all of this ratio or conversion from our absorbance are based in our software. So anything is really stable. And everything can be repeated. Speed, we're able to monitor transcends of response in minutes. The fastest analysis times we can do is 6 seconds or sometimes 1 second. The longest with it, of course, the better the monitoring ability is. But if you require a faster analysis time, our FTIR is able to provide 1 second to 6 seconds or even much faster analysis. We're able to quantify many gases simultaneously. Any gases that react with IRs, we're able to capture it and then do a quick analysis. We have dynamic range, which means we can quantify gases over a wide range of concentrations from ppb level up to percentage levels. So let's say you want to measure 99.9% of CO2 and also measure the impurities of the CO2 product. Yes, our MaxIR is able to do. For instance, air products and also Coca-Cola, they use our solution to measure their food grade CO2 to figure out what are the impurities that present in compound that might pose threats or pose how has this effect to humans. There is no sample preparation. You can simply introduce your gas samples to our FTI analyzer. We're able to run analysis. This is something I want to also highlight is the calibration transferabilities. You're able to transfer MaxIR calibration library or method between instruments. For instance, if you want to expand your business to do something that the air, gas, or air liquid in other region are doing, and then also using MaxIR to do the analysis, you can request them to send you the libraries and also calibration methods, and then you can simply run exactly the same analysis as air gas United States or air liquid European Unions or even air liquid Indonesia. The downside of this is we are not able to measure diatomic or noble gas, but on the other hand, it's a great technology to test any impurities that present in the product because your backgrounds or your product of noble gas or the diatomic gas is your product. So anything that you unwanted will present it in our spectrum, in our spectrum. So you're able to pick up all those impurities right away and able to calculate the concentration. So this is something that we truly believe that air liquids, Vietnam's can be taken or implemented for such analysis and then replace the existing analyzers. Okay, thank you. So I'm just wondering, do you have any questions from Air Liquid site? Mr. Rain? Mrs. Rain?
Chị Quỳnh. Chị Quỳnh à? Chị ơi, chị có câu hỏi nào cho Ivan không ạ?
Sorry, I can't. No voice coming up. Hello?
Được rồi. Chị Quỳnh ơi, chị đang để tắt tiếng phải? Sao rồi?
I am not that scared. Did I scare?
Wait a minute.
Did I scare her away?
Anh Tài thử gọi chị để chị Quỳnh xem, chắc là bị ao mất ạ.
Chắc chị trục trặc cái gì thôi ạ?
Vâng.
Okay, before the air liquid join, I just want to highlight for today's because Air Liquid in Indonesia, they have the same analyzer, same setup. So what they do is they purchase the analyzers from with us,
Yeah.
and then they
Please
ask.
come.
Hello, sorry.
Hello.
You
No,
hear
it's
me
okay.
right now? I have
Yes,
a
loud
problem
and
with
clear.
my mic micro. And thanks for your sharing about this equipment for the
Mhm.
gas analysis. And honestly, I this is quite technical topic because I'm from the sales department of
Okay.
special. And
Okay.
so from your presentations, I understand more about gas mixtures and the equipment. And as I understand that uh, you have worked with the Liquid Indonesia, right? And you uh, provide the equipment for Liquid Indonesia. And you also mentioned about the air gas. Air gas is also our
Other company.
manufacturers of
Yes.
quite a lot of gas mixtures.
Yes.
And yeah, and I think I can help you to connect with the technicians for your proposed equipment. I think you should contact directly with the technicians who control the production at my factory. It will be more efficiencies for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, this is
yeah,
something that I wanna ask you. Okay. So
yeah.
let me show you. Let me go back to the presentation I have. So in this slide, I share from the sales perspective. Okay. Um, when I start approaching Air Liquide Indonesia, they are only doing hydrocarbon balancing nitrogen. So they are only produce this as a their packaged gas. Ever since they implement the FTIR analyzer, they are able to blend more gases to fit most of the end users need. Usually those gases actually coming from Malaysia or in Singapore, but
Mhm.
because on the site they don't have capability to do the monitoring and also to do the analysis. Um, Ever since they purchased these analyzers, they were able to produce variety different of blending gas or packaged gas. So that means on the commercial side, the sales manager Adi Hendra, he's able to expand on his sales territory and also to cover more on the I would say supply and to more end user, because a lot of time the end user might come into you say, hey, I need this gas, and then you might have to um, Air Liquide might have to import it from Malaysia or maybe from Thailand in your region.
Mhm.
They cannot produce locally because the limitations. But in Indonesia, ever since they take on this, they know how to blend it. They know how to do analysis. So the sales actually grow. So that's why the N2O product, I would say standard gas, they sell more and more recently, ever since they implement these analyzers.
Uh, yes. Right now for Liquid Vietnam, we have two branches. One in Bắc Ninh, and in the southern is in Ho Chi Minh City.
Mhm.
And so, as far as I understand, for the gas mixtures, ability of Liquid right now is just a simple gas mixture among
Yes.
something like argon, like hydro, heli, and ether, some kinds of
Mhm.
simple gas mixture like that. And the rate is will be percent, not a ppm at all. It's just yeah. And so it's quite a simple gas mixture right now.
Yes. So from the air leaky point is they were able to prepare full range like from ppm to percentage level, so
Mhm.
they can offer to the end user. So the end user doesn't have to. They can produce locally. So you know if they can lower the cost, and then the sales actually grow
Mhm.
just because they are able to produce variety of different concentrations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Okay.
your equipment will be fits with our the trends of development, because right now we often to buy directly from the Liquid Singapore for the complicated gas mixture with the demand of the lower concentration for example 2 ppm or 1 ppm, something like that, and that's it. So it is the right time if you contact with the our technicians in the company.
Yeah, I think it's great because when I visit the Indonesia on site, it's about this year. Actually, they purchased about 2 years ago. They were actually really happy because it was so quick. For the engineering was for the engineering was sad because engineering they have to do multiple tested because it's so quick. But for the management and QA/QC departments, they were happy because they were able to produce report right away. So upside is QA/QC and sales team are happy. Downside is on-site technician. They need to test it every day. Yeah. Sure. So what we can do is, because I'm basing in Taiwan right now, I'm going to make a trip in August to Vietnam. So maybe I can have CAE to arrange a trip and maybe have you as a contact, and you can connect to our different technician or different departments, so we can start kicking off who should be the person we should talk to.
Yes. I can share to you the contacts, the person, the technicians in the factories, and then discuss. Maybe we discuss before the direct meeting, and to finding out what we are concerning about, and then when we have a direct meeting, we can show you what idea.
Yes, and also if you are able to help us to technical team, if there's any issues that you guys are currently facing, maybe because we do work closely with Air Gas or Air Liquide in the United States, we might able to gather some information and help you guys to do troubleshootings, or maybe come out with a solution to fix it right away.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hi. So maybe we can have this discussions later on, and I have I'm sorry, how do you pronounce your name, Nguyen?
Queen.
Sorry.
You can call me Queenie, my English name.
Queening. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have this connection with Queenings, and then to figure it out the technical teams, and then we can present this technical paper. Because I thought today's I'm meeting the QA/QC and also the QA/QC team, not the sales team. But it's a really good start, and also align with the Air Liquide Vietnam's strategy and also their roadmap. So I think it's a good time that we present on the technical parts to them, so they can have really to solve their current issue right now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Mr. Tai, will arrange a new introduction to the technical department of the Liquid.
That'll be great. Yes, and then I can come online and do this presentation again, and hopefully we can visit Queen's in August.
Yeah.
Yes,
Chị ơi,
so you to visit our factories. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hi.
Hải nói gì đấy?
Dạ chị Quỳnh ơi, thì chắc là chị connect giúp em đến cái bên các anh kỹ thuật đi ạ. Thì bọn em lại introduction thêm buổi nữa ạ. Dạ.
Thực ra thì em thấy là về cái thiết bị của bên chỗ anh Bay có giới thiệu ấy, thì em nghĩ là nó sẽ khá phù hợp với cái định hướng về phát triển của bên em, về phát triển về cái dòng gọi là thiết bị để kiểm soát về cái khí trộn sản phẩm ấy. Thì em sẽ kết nối với cả đầu chỗ trong Hồ Chí Minh và đầu Hà Nội, 2 nhà máy, thì là question trước với nhau về xem là các cái phần thiết bị rồi nó sẽ có cái gì mọi người đang concern ấy, thì sau đó thì gặp trực tiếp với nhau thì để giải quyết thêm những cái vấn đề khác, thì trước đấy là mình có thể thảo luận.
Dạ. Thì Thì nếu mà được trước mắt thì có thể là introduction, vì cái này là nó cũng có cái gọi là cái reference là ở bên Indo là đã mua rồi,
Vâng,
đã dùng rồi. Đấy,
vâng,
sau khi mà gặp gỡ online thì có thể là bọn em xin phép ờ, đến thăm nhà máy ở Bắc Ninh hoặc là ở Bình Dương, bây giờ là gọi là Hồ Chí Minh đúng không ạ? Đấy
dạ,
thì để có cái gọi là cái site visit nó rõ ràng hơn ạ.
vâng,
Thì
vâng,
có
đúng
thể
rồi.
gọi là lúc đấy sẽ có những cái giải pháp gọi là Donny đóng giày được cho Eliquid Việt Nam ạ.
Vâng, vâng. Em thì ở ngoài Bắc, còn trong miền Nam thì có một bạn sale thì cũng phụ trách về cái dòng khí đặc biệt, khí trộn ấy. Thì có thể là kết nối cả bạn ấy vào trong đấy nữa. Thì trong trường hợp ví dụ như là mình sang trực tiếp nhà máy ở Bắc Ninh thì em sẽ cùng có thể sẽ gặp mọi người trực tiếp luôn. Còn ở trong miền Nam thì sẽ có một
Dạ,
bạn khác nữa. Vâng.
dạ vâng ạ, vâng.
Vâng.
Thế thì sau đây chắc là anh Tài bên em sẽ có gửi chị một cái email recap với cả hẹn chị một cái lịch.
Vâng.
Thứ nhất là chắc là trước mắt là online introduction đến để gặp gỡ trước online trước cho với đội kỹ thuật đấy ạ. Còn sau
Vâng,
đấy
vâng,
thì lên được một cái giải pháp gì đấy thì bọn em sẽ có cái site visit cụ thể ở bên nhà máy mình trước ạ. Dạ,
vâng, vâng, dạ vâng.
dạ. Hi, Ivan Kua. So
Yes.
after that, Mr. Tai, he will recap and email to Miss Quỳnh and get more introduction to the technical teams. And after that, we have data in the by the technical. And after that, we can uh, take a visit to Aliquid Vietnam in Bắc Ninh and Ho Chi Minh City to directly visit the site of the Aliquid.
Okay.
Right?
That's great. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah. Và thế hôm nay em rất là chân thành cảm ơn chị Quỳnh ạ, đã dành thời gian rất là quý báu để gặp gỡ và là nghe bọn em ạ. Thank you very much for your time
Thank you.
today,
Thank
and
you.
I hope we can get the connection and bring the best solution to the Aliquid Vietnam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
For
Thank
spending
you.
time. Yeah, goodbye. Have a good
Thank you,
day.
Evan.
Cảm
Em cảm
ơn.
ơn
Dạ,
chị
em
Quỳnh.
chào chị ạ.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Chào chị. Chào chị.
Yeah.
Cảm ơn. Bye
See ya,
bye.
Ivan.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye Evan.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah. So I think that's good that everything aligned with their strategy. So I think we should make a quick connection to the technical team, let them review. Otherwise, the
Yeah.
the slower we have, the older generation or the old technology like GC will be implemented because they for the factories they don't want to change. So it's hard for us to push it. But if we are aligned with their company strategy and company roadmap, then it's a good time to we can push it with the new technology. Otherwise, for the factories, they will say we will just use GC. We don't need to change to new technology. We don't really need to do investments.
Yes. So that
Okay.
mean I want to take a site visit to Aliquid Vietnam, Bắc Ninh or Ho Chi Minh City,
Yeah.
and we can define which technology, which device they use now, and we can get the solution for the better
And we can compare.
technology. Yeah.
We can also compare that. So um what Han was saying is maybe I arrange a trip to Vietnam. I forgot during the last call. She say middle of
Tomorrow, right?
August.
Tomorrow you come here.
No, not tomorrow. Maybe August. So we have to do it quick. I think the earlier the better. Okay.
August.
So
Okay.
I will send you the when is the available week I'm able to visit Vietnam in August. And then we can start
Yes.
arrange it and then we can kick it off in Quang Ninh and also Ho Chi Minh for Air Liquide.
Yeah.
And
Bắc Ninh,
also
not Quảng
Mesa
Ninh.
too.
Yeah.
Bắc Ninh.
Quang Ninh
Bắc Ninh.
and also Mesa too. Mesa. MESSER.
Messer. Okay.
Yeah.
Messer
Yes,
in
sir.
Hải Phòng.
Yeah, so I think those are two for the next trip. Those are the two key accounts. We must visit.
So that means you have a trip to Messer, right? We can connect to Messer, or you have the connection already, right?
No, I don't have connection to Malaysia Vietnam.
Okay, we
I
will
think
connect to Messer.
yeah, I think was on the bi-weekly call. You guys already put down Malaysia as one of the to-do list, and also Air Liquide.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, we
that's good.
will check in the bi-weekly reports for the next step, and hope you can go to the Messer and to the Air Liquide in August.
It's not hope. We must go. We must go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Air
Okay.
Liquide, I think is okay, but Messer we must connect first.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's great.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a nice weekend. Tomorrow I'm off. I'm taking off tomorrow.
Tomorrow
So
you don't come here. You didn't. You
I need to
will
rest
not
lah.
come here.
I need to rest. I have not taken vacation for the whole July. So not the July, from January to July, I have never taken vacation. So this is going to my first vacation in this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're good friend,
Two
right?
2 days. 2 days. Only 2 days. Okay. So let's talk
Yeah.
soon. And then
Today
I
is
will send
enough.
yeah. So I will send the presentation to you guys to
Mm-hmm.
wrap it up. You guys can send
Mm-hmm.
this to the customer so they can pass it to the technical team.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
Please,
thank you.
please send me. Yeah.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
bye bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you
Bye.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank
Have
you,
a
thank
nice
you.
vacation. Yeah.
All right, bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Đây, 3 rưỡi lại có cái cuộc họp với cả